Hey everybody, it's Jill for today. Look who's there.
Who?
It's the director.
Oh, it's the 70-year-old man.
Oh, will you stop with the 70-year-old thing? I'm starting to get really tired of that.
Well, you were tired of it the day it happened, because I'll tell you, the birthday glow didn't last long.
No, you have never had it so good.
If you say so, dear.
I do say so. So, we've been off track again here. Well, you know, we never travel during summer. Too many kids, the prices are high, all that kind of thing.
We made 3 trips in a row.
Yeah, and see, that was it. There were things we wanted to see that you just really can't see in the fall or winter. So we said, okay, and it wasn't too bad.
No,
it really wasn't. So that's okay. So we're just trying to, kind of get back on track again, and we're out running around now. A couple of really cool things have happened. One is we decided to try Sirius Radio. I love it. Do you love it?
Oh yeah, it's great.
It is good, isn't it? You can. First of all, what I love now is that we're watching or listening to election stuff, and we get it on our radio. You're on camera. I don't know whether you know that.
I didn't know.
You're on camera. So we get.
Why am I on?
Because you're just so damn cute.
Well, you're cuter than I am, so put the camera on you.
Okay. So we signed up.
They don't call it the director for a day. They call it Jill for a day.
So we signed up for Sirius Radio. We said, let's give it a couple months, Well, I love it. I just do. And now we're listening to MSNBC and CNN. And it's
very liberal.
It's very liberal. And then I bought this really cool Wi-Fi Bose speaker for the house. Tell them.
Great. We got rid of our stereos.
Well, because there's no reason to even
it's
have
unnecessary.
stereos anymore.
It's a lot of additional components we didn't need. We listened to Sirius Radio probably non-stop. There's so many different channels, so many different genres of music.
You can look over here at all and just say, you're looking at the camera.
Liberal radio, conservative radio, whatever you want, it's there.
It is. It's super. Yeah. Music of all different, oh my God, the music. So we are enjoying that thoroughly.
Even music for old fogies like
in the old days, they didn't play that kind of crap.
Play that Frank Sinatra guy.
Yeah. So anyway, we're enjoying that thoroughly, and that speaker just rocks. I mean, I can turn that up, and it's super.
Bose makes a good product.
Oh, look at that sun coming in.
Actually, we have Bose speakers in our car.
Oh, we do. That's true. So now we're going to Comcast. That's our local cable internet carrier who we use, and we're going to upgrade our cable for winter. We haven't. What?
Yes.
Yeah, and we're getting the, what are we calling it? The double whammy.
Double axle with a twist.
So we're going to get on TV now. We're going to get the MSNBC channel, so we can rant and rave at the TV instead of like the radio, and all kinds of movie channels. That kind of thing. Well, here's the deal. We talk about doing a lot of traveling. We did some traveling here this summer, and we enjoyed it thoroughly. I don't fly. Big issue when you don't fly.
And you don't drive long distances either.
Not anymore. It's not, 4 or 5 hours at a whack.
If I drove long distances, I personally drive, what is his name, Ryan Lochte back to Brazil to stand trial.
We do a little traveling here and there, and it's fun. It's fun, but we're homebodies.
And traveling has become so expensive. This little hotel we used to go to out on the mouth of the Columbia River, they want $350 a night.
They're crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I can drive out there in an hour and a half, spend the day, and drive home. Sleep in my own bed for free.
Yeah. So, anyway, the bottom line is that we are homebodies. If we want to go to Seattle for the day or an overnighter, but we're homebodies. So we're trying to pad the nest, as they say, and bring in a little more comforting kinds of things. And one is, television. We're doing a lot of reading now. And so, anyway, that's where that's at, and we're happy with that. We have some family issues on the front right now. They're kind of a concern.
California
and East Coast. Yeah, Boston.
So Boston and Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, yeah.
So gotta work through that.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got all the stuff on the burner, you know, but we're very happy. Aren't we?
I don't know.
We
You were
happy.
almost in tears this morning.
I was. Well, you know, I'm kind of going through those crises every so often, little meltdowns that Jill for today does. So I'm gonna do two recipes this week, and they're kind of juxtaposition of the seasons, because one is kind of a summer thing, and one is actually a fall thing. I'm going to be doing. We have this barbecue that we have to go. Well, we need to go to, and they're very nice. They're going to supply veggie burgers for us, which I think is very nice. And so we're supposed to bring food to go along with, you know, their barbecue
side dishes.
So I am making. The director doesn't know this yet. I am making a coleslaw with a vinegar type dressing, because you know when you're at a barbecue and you're standing out there in that warm sun. You don't want mayonnaise, even if it's vegan mayonnaise. You don't want mayonnaise on a salad.
The director always wants mayonnaise on anything.
Well, you don't get it on everything. Or if you do, I'm the mayonnaise police. So I'll be making a cold vinegar style dressing coleslaw for that. And that'll be the second recipe. The first recipe, however, is an early fall recipe. The director doesn't know about this either. I am making pumpkin hummus. Pumpkin hummus.
I don't know how I feel.
Well, you're going to learn, because I'm baking pumpkin hummus. And we were at Trader Joe's this week buying some stuff, and we were buying tortilla chips, which I try really hard not to bring in, because you know why? We're like hooked on tortilla chips.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of the worst things.
Corn, fat, and salt. How can you go
wrong? So I'm sitting there, you know, picking out a bag of tortilla chips, and there's this woman pulling off a bag of sweet potato tortilla chips. And I said, are those any good? She says, oh my God, they're the best in the world. They're better than any taco chip I ever ate.
I still don't understand, because the ingredients on the bag said white corn and sweet potato.
Yeah.
But yet it seems like a whole chip, not so much a...
No, it's ground. What they've done is they have ground the corn, and then I think what they've done is cook the sweet potato, and they've made a mash out of it, and then they roll it out.
That's what I tried to say last night, but evidently I wasn't making myself
No,
clear.
because you talked about them being extruded.
Holy mackerel, that lady is pregnant.
Oh my God, I gotta look. Oh my God, she's very pregnant. I think she's on the way to the hospital, but she's walking.
She is walking.
It's not gonna be
not
good.
very well,
not
but
very
she's
good.
walking.
Anyway, so I bought a bag of those chips, and I want to tell you, OMG.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those are... Jesus.
If
What
Jill
the hell?
If Jill Ferday hadn't slapped my hands and taken the bag away from me, there wouldn't be any left.
No, yeah, last night we were very good though.
Yeah.
We only had a few. Anyway, so those taco chips rock. And anyway, so am I done? Are we done now?
I don't know.
I think we might be done. So anyway, I'm going to do a pumpkin hummus, maybe like Wednesday. And then I'm going to do the coleslaw. I'll probably do that on Saturday, because the barbecue's on Sunday. Any parting words?
No, just glad to be back from all the travels.
Yeah.
Although I was very pleased. We have a 6-cylinder car, and we got 37 miles to the gallon on the highway out of it, and that was with the AC going and going up and down through mountain passes and
Beautiful
stuff,
mountain passes. Those were some beautiful
the
drives.
Blue Mountains in eastern Oregon.
Yeah, it's just so pretty.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's our work is done here. One more. Okay, here we go. What is it?
You should at some point show the folks your treasure you got at Bella's. Bella's is a is a phenomenal kitchen store.
Yeah, it is.
In Baker City, Oregon.
Yeah.
Way far eastern Oregon. And it is wonderful. They have all kinds of gourmet foods and pastas, and just a phenomenal collection of imported
jams
wines.
And
Jill Ferday did some shopping.
I did. Power shopping.
Power shopping, yeah. And she got the greatest bread bowl.
This is the Ohio brand crock bowl, you know, one of those bowls. They've been making, Ohio Crockery has been making bowls for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
This
at my advanced age, this thing is so big, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to lift it for you.
Well, you know, it's kind of true. That bowl is so heavy. It's a 12-inch diameter, and it's like as deep as you possibly could imagine. And of course, you know, I bake bread. That's kind of my expression, you know, making my artistic expression. And I said, dang, I'm going to be making a lot of bread in this bowl. So I'm very excited for it to get a little cooler, you know, so I can start baking bread more. Okay.
Oh,
one more.
At some point, we should tell them about our adventures in traveling.
Which one? Which one?
The rooms.
Oh, the rooms.
In the rooms.
The rooms. Yeah, the rooms. That's another video. We have some very interesting stories about the rooms. You want to tell one? No, but we'll wait. We'll hold that because it's too funny. It's just what's going on now. Oh, the road is closed. What's going on up there?
I have no idea, but the road is closed.
The road is totally closed. What is going on? And they're all in yellow shirts. Those are firefighters.
I don't know.
Well, yellow shirts are firefighters. Yes. What are they doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, we've got to turn around and try to get out of this mess. They've got the road closed, and there's like hundreds of people down there in yellow shirts. Oh gosh, this is scary stuff. Okay, we're out of here, and we'll be back later.
Gee, that was fun.
Thanks a lot for viewing. See you later. Bye-bye.